The more that a broken system tells you that you're wrong, the more certain you should be that you must keep pushing ahead. We must always remember that we share one home and one glorious destiny. We all bleed the same red blood of patriots. We all salute the same great American flag. Our best days are yet to come.
The recent unsealing of a 49-page indictment against former President Donald Trump has raised the possibility that he could face hundreds of years behind bars and millions in fines for his alleged mishandling of classified documents. With 7 federal law violations and 37 separate charges, the sentencing possibilities are significant. If Trump were to receive the maximum penalty for each count and have these penalties served consecutively, he could be looking at a staggering 400 years in prison, accompanied by a fine of worth $9 million. So the question is, what will happen if Trump is arrested and jailed? Will he be declared disqualified for running for the White House? So here is the answer. There are no legal barriers preventing a convicted felon from running for president or even running a campaign from behind bars. You might ask, has it happened before in American history? The answer is yes. To understand the gravity of such a scenario, we turn back the pages of history to a century ago, when Eugene V. Debs, an avowed socialist, ran for the presidency while serving a 10-year federal sentence for opposing the World War I draft. Debs, despite being incarcerated, garnered nearly 1 million votes and received 3% of the popular vote. Now here is the next important question. What would happen if an imprisoned candidate were to win? Legal scholars argue that a duly elected president should be able to fulfill the duties of office, potentially requiring the sentence to be put on hold. Furthermore, if Trump were to be convicted of a federal crime, he could officially attempt to pardon himself immediately upon taking office, a move Debs himself promised to undertake if he had won. To draw a closer parallel between Debs and Trump, both were charged under the Espionage Act. Debs violated provisions of the law that prohibited encouraging insubordination in the armed forces, much like Trump's potential violation of willful retention of national defense information. It is important to note that Trump could face a maximum punishment of 10 years in prison in this particular case. While Debs' run for the highest office in US serves as a historical reference point, it is not the only example of prisoners seeking the presidency. Figures such as conspiracy theorist Lyndon LaRouche and the infamous Joe Exotic have also made attempts while serving sentences for various offenses. In conclusion, the prospect of a jailed candidate winning the presidency would undoubtedly create a constitutional conundrum. Whether the new president would govern from a jail cell remains uncertain. But one thing here is almost certain now. These elections are going to be a do or die movement, a do or die race for Trump. Stakes are high. If he loses, Democrats will leave no stone unturned to erase Trump off the country's history. If he wins, Democrats will kiss goodbye to power for a very long time to come.